Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, Nephilim to Xanthus Gaming. Sorry this video is going up pretty late. Had to do a bunch of errands after work. So that's the reason. My apologies. This is for NA side. We're running a multi-shot build. Wraps of Clarity in combination with your Vengeance is your defenses. You can numlock your Vengeance if you're on PC. Hold down the button if you're on console. That'll help make sure you have the extra defense from Visage of Gunaz 100% of the time. You do have enough cooldown to keep it up. You're pretty much left-clicking and right-clicking your way through this. Vaulting for movement, smoke screening for movement, and also smoke screening to dodge affixes from elites. Alright, let's have a look at the map and we'll get on into it. It's pretty tight. Using the pylons well is essential to succeeding. Let's have a look at that map. Alright, let's get on in. I'm going to numlock my Vengeance. Right away, I'm just going to jump past all these guys. I'm going to get onto this floor right here, and I'm going to fire backwards, get my circle generated, and then fire up in this direction and pull the elite. It will fire a little bit off the screen, so keep that in mind when you're firing. You do have a Zeus Stone of Vengeance. However, the bonus that you get from the circles outweighs the Zeus Stone of Vengeance. So if you have a circle and you can stand in it without dying, you should make sure you do that, even if it's costing you some Vengeance. Zeus Stone of Vengeance. I'm having a very hard time talking today. I apologize. Zeus Stone of Vengeance does more damage the further you are away from enemies. So if at all possible, firing at max range will help you do extra damage. So situations like this, I vault away, I go invisible, then I vault away again. Oops, I vaulted forward. Nailed it. But now that I have a circle, I want to stand in the circle and kill him. Your fire cycle will also be a really big boost to your damage, so make sure you save your hatred for your fire cycle when applicable. While you have this channeling pylon, you actually have pretty much infinite hatred, so you want to make sure you get as many elites down as you can with it. I did manage to get to this guy while it was still up. I didn't quite kill him fully, but now I've got him. Those guys can go invisible on you. If they do, just walk forward a little bit, start clearing this next little bit of trash, and he'll come out of invisibility shortly thereafter. And we're just going to step forward and kill as we go, making sure to stand inside of the circles whenever we can and kill most of the trash. Doesn't have to be every single little thing, but get most of it. Alright, there's not much trash here at the very beginning until you get to this second bend. And then there's a decent amount. So one thing I like to do is for every 2 or 3 multi-shots, I do a left click. That makes sure I keep my Wraps of Clarity up, as well as allowing me to maintain my hatred at the levels that I need to. I don't want to stand in that one. I do actually. I was hesitant to stand in that one because it was in such a bad spot with the furnace. We got a nice one here with the elite. I'm going to go invisible right away so they stop moving towards me. And then I'm going to go invisible again so they stop moving towards me. And now we have another circle up on them, so I'm going to stand in that, go invisible to avoid the spike from the thing on the ground. It's like a bomb, it's not really a spike, but regardless, try to avoid it. And then I'm just going invisible as much as possible versus these guys so they don't move towards me. And also to dodge elite affixes and that sort of thing. Alright, and then we're going to move forward. We'll go ahead and shoot the guys on the side here. And we'll shoot the guys in front of us. We have a circle. We can shoot backwards towards them and move forward. We have another elite coming up along with a power pylon. With this power pylon, we're going to try to kill 3 different elites. And it's pretty tight on time, so you have to be a little bit quick about it. Alright, so what we're going to do here is we're going to weaken him up a little bit. And then we're going to move forward and shoot backwards. Get the globes, and we're going to shoot across the path here, and there's another elite up there that we're killing. Okay, it looks like we got him. Okay, and then we need to move forward all the way here. We're going to ignore these guys, and we're going to get down to this elite down here. He is shielding, so killing him quickly with the power pylon is super important. You could skip him and go a little bit further onto the next floor is your other option. I just like to kill him with my power pylon instead. And then we're just going to move forward and we're going to kill all this trash that's in this area before we move on to the next and final elite. Now the next and final elite we are going to skip for a moment and then come back to, because there is a conduit pylon on the next floor and it makes really short work of him. And then we can also parlay that into the Rift Guardian himself. All right, so we kill most of the trash around him, right? We're doing that so that the conduit pylon just focuses him and nobody else. And then we're gonna grab that conduit pylon. You know what, actually, this trash might be good enough to do it. Let's see. Let's see, I think this trash is good enough. We don't even have to go back and kill that elite. That's fine. Could have taken it back and killed the elite too, was the other option there. And then we have the conduit pylon on the Rift Guardian. Use your invisibility to dodge his triple green attacks whenever he does that. And then you can vault out of the way of his charge if you're quick enough. The vault calculates your location the instant you hit it. So if you vault forward, you can actually dodge everything he does. And that's all you have to do. Bit of a tight time. Hopefully that helped you guys out. If it did, make sure you leave a like, favorite, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And either way, thank you for being here and have a wonderful, wonderful night. Bye Twitch, bye YouTube, bye Reddit.